Hi there, I'm Grey Hunter, and welcome back to the mud. Well, technically we're on the east too, but yeah, the mud's the only thing that really matters. Someone in here, give them a little bit of time to build up. Can't fortify any of this, can I? Because I've used up all my fortifications. Refitting. Apparently not. No rail line where you are, that's the problem. Look, they've cut the only rail line here. And the rail line comes up here. Yeah, they've cut it at multiple places actually. Yeah, I'm definitely losing Leningrad come summer. Right. Not looking too bad. Phil, what is your two? Undo. You're at 39, you're on refit. Get you in there. I'm going to pop these three in here just to see if I can refit them up. Ooh, deflated. Okay. I'm still going to have to ship you down here. I'm going to ship some of you up to here. Where else do I feel thin? This is everywhere. Do you feel like most of these guys are going to be needed down this way? Yeah, but I'm sure they said they had more troops. I think the commander's report lied to me. Got digging around Stalingrad, but yeah. This is going to be a rough one. Obviously, there's not much I can do here. What's the actual reserves looking like in here? 500 tanks. Let's use the commander thing. From 75 to 200. Yep. To the map. That's a good number of tank corps. Apparently I don't have a single tank division left. Alright. That's going to get brutal. This is not a bad line of defense, but it's also never going to hold. Let's beat the Hungarians up just for something to do. Right, any random calls I can form? Don't think so, because we've not been attacked much. Oh, you've got a division. There's a division and a division there. No, apparently not. Alright, let's switch out the random other division. Okay, so it's a random other division, they've got an offensive. Something to do with that guy. That gives me a good number of cores to go in. Right. Let's see how bad this is going to be. Right, 900 sorties. Good amount of recon, bit of ground attack here, bit of interdiction, rail damage. They're actually doing something this time. Okay, 900 sorties isn't bad for the mud turn. And also, yep, 0 German attacks, which is a good time for everyone. Let's continue to get our guys into place. Right. It'll be remiss if I don't give them some tanks. We definitely need some, like, backline tanks down here. I should probably send some tank corps up north. Most of them are going to have to go down. Then we need some tanks down here. Yeah. Do we have any more? Yep. One shipping them south. Like the special purple and KTD. Got to get the special colours in. Alright. Apart from this, I mean, our losses the last turn were only 8k. Getting people back from like defences, so I'm really worried here. I'm a little bit worried about the like this. Yeah. You should be fitting. I mean, you two also need to refit. Let's avoid the fact that mud seems to be dissipating. So I keep just actually half say through a sentence there. That was not good of me. Alright, let's park you in this depot. Try and refit you. You're off the train. You're in a depot already. You can start being the Stalingrad reserves. I mean, theoretically, I could just blast through the line here, but we know the moment I try that, it's going to get messy. Let's have a German brigade here. That can waste a few troops on. Yeah. Actually, it's a success in the Balkans is getting them extra points. More Soviet manpower, we desperately need that. One hanging around any supports. Another HQ. That'll probably be useful in the south. There we go. We'll group all these guys to HQ. Apart from that, though, well, it's like nice number of like artillery regiments and some more corps coming out. What's the old graph saying? A map men. It shot up 5 million to therefore. Look at that. They've replenished those tanks quite nicely. It must have come from another theatre. Yeah, they've brought guys in the Western Front, haven't they? I mean, technically, I've got more tanks, but yeah, on the front, must increase. Over, I've been draining the reserve, so we are hopefully going to smother them in aircraft next turn. Right. On to the next one. Ooh, we got some attacks. This is not good. Yep, there's some blasting away from our line here. Okay. The time of peace is over. And all my troops are apparently useless. Look at how much tanks they got down here. You know where those extra tanks have gone? 21,000 I just lost then. Oh, we can hope this is local. I mean, losing a game would be interesting. Properly losing, I mean. I've technically not won games, but I don't think I've ever felt like I've lost. They've got tanks down here looking to look at Crimea. Ooh, mounted. Right. Right, 6,000 losses there. God, they've just come out like a murderous freight train, haven't they? Right, cavalry division retreated. Got hit again. Right. They haven't advanced that far, but oh god, they've caused a few casualties. Oh, more routes. More routes. Held. Yeah. Yeah, this bit of the line's just gone, hasn't it? A retreat. Right, 1,200 sorties. That's not bad at all, is it? That's recon. There's a big ground attack here. Did not bad damage actually. That's in the that's all in the north, is it? Okay. Because I put a lot of planes to kind of interdict this area. There we go. We have as well. No, that's all. Yeah, they didn't fly. That's a bit of a problem. Right. Okay, you're down to 12%. Okay, we're gonna have to start blocking this up with these cores we got here. Move the armor up, even though the armor's weak. Thankfully, I've got enough of a backline here to be able to like the problem with the 6th Reserve Army wasn't in. It's quite a strong division to move you up to support. Yeah, 75,000 losses. They only took a pittance, basically. Got another hole here, haven't we? We're going to need to fill that in if we can. Should tow like 50%. Do you know what? We're going to hold these guys here. We're going to need them. This is going to look brutal. The only good thing here is I've got this fairly decent defensive line here. Don't think it's going to hold, honestly. You're off the train. You're going to reserve. To reserve as well. Just have to hope they get enough rope to hang themselves. Also, have they weakened any of the front here? You can notice got some strong units up here. Okay, all these new tank cores are going to be needed down here. Not too close in because you don't accidentally lose them when they're on the trains. The choo-choo sounds of panic. And the only good thing I can say is that there was no attacks. There wasn't too many attacks up here. You're going to need to refit. Can't see anywhere they've left themselves weak. Look at this here. That's an assault in the making, isn't it? Yeah, they're going to have a go at Moscow. You don't put that many troops there. They're planning to push in. This is their weak spot down here. I think the best I can do is attempt to get them to bring in troops. But yeah. Yeah, unsurprisingly, there's not much in the reserves. I need everybody on the map. Who are my front commanders? 571. Can we replace you? Not really. 7 is a very good infantry score. What about down south? It's the same front, isn't it? Southwestern Army front. Oh, good lord, you're on the front line. Right. Okay. Thought us a second. You won't look too dangerous to get cut off. Ditto. There we go. And get this reserve guy out of here. Got a depot about here. Right, we can collapsed. Thank you, Stammer. That line back. Just grim. Try and Caucasus front as exists now. Right, who's controlling down here then? The southern front. 351. There you go. You control that. Bring you back to here. Or an average but better guy. Just infantry, so a good infantry general will work. We'll get the guy from the airborne corps, and that will do. I don't normally mess with generals too much. I don't know how much an effect it has. I'm terrified by how weak I am here. Have to rob Peter to pay Paul, I feel. Right. Let's get the Germans punching me in the face again. Alright, there was a lot of marching going on, but here we go with K assault. Yeah, still lots of marching, they're moving a lot of troops around. They've picked where they're going to make their assault, I don't know if they're quite ready yet. Okay, here we go. I think. Been a big break in between the two. Yep, here we go. They've got 99,000 men here. 500 tanks to do that attack. Hopefully breaking my front line will take them a little bit more. Took 2 attacks there. Yeah. Once they're through though, it's just going to be cutting through. It's May. Countdown to the winter has started. 7k losses there. 1,000 there, and then there's 8k because they're now into routed guys. Another 7k, 8k there. Yeah, they're definitely pushing for Stalingrad, aren't they? I can plan around that. Oh, there we go, routing me here. Oh, we held there. Never route, that's a guards unit. It held again. Routed for 4k. You can see this SS unit up here that's terrifying me. This entire section here is terrifying me, to be fair. The only thing is we level 3 forts and quite a lot of troops, so hopefully we'll be okay. Here we're not going to have a chance to replenish any losses. Ooh, 12,000 lost. Ouch. Come on, guys. 1,000, we're back, being punched towards Roverness. So many routed men. Alright, 900 sorties. Did it do the ground attacks I wanted it to do? Well, it has hit these guys a little bit, hasn't it? Ground forces were bombed. But we're at 93,000 losses. And this is looking very empty. Gonna be a bit of a pain now. Plus side, I'm gonna have to move troops down from some of these sections here, I think. I'm just worried about stripping too much forces away and the Germans coming in. This core here, 89%, it's not bad. No, we'll leave that for the next video. Still no sign of my normal cores. Boo. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you then.